Welcome to the continuation of what we have been talking about the differences between the IMF loan that UNIP collected, and we also talked about how PFU didn't manage to go through that process of acquiring an IMF loan because they were negotiating with the IMF, looking at the kind of suffering that can come on the Zambian people in terms of fuel prices and milling meal prices. So because of that, PFU took a long time trying to negotiate, trying to bring down those harsh conditions, which we call austerity measures, you know. And because of that, PFU was not able to successfully acquire IMF loan. And UPND was quick to acquire that loan. Within a year, they were able to negotiate and successfully acquire that loan. But you were pressing us, what you didn't understand was the conditions. So PFU didn't just rush into getting that loan because they were afraid of the conditions of that loan. Unga wafuniko ikilako, malaiti wafuniko ikilako, drama zifuniko sila mu circulation and all those things. So ba PFU wakayangana vosi vija, wenze kwamba no, wantu wazafutika. Mwana. So ba UPND wanafuna fast watenge zija drama za IMF, kuti manje they can now use that money to quickly develop the country. So that vantu wavutika ko pangono, wavutika then wabura wankala fast wabura wapeza relief. But you see, that's not the way it works. Yes, it's a good idea, but practically speaking, it's very hard to implement fast into. Because this is a country, it's not like a company whereby you are just going to be instructing. No, a government is has got a lot of institutions, and all those institutions, they are working with a system. So you cannot just be quick. Kuti vichitike vonse vija fast. No, it doesn't work like that. So continuation of those differences. Tiona kutiwa Kaunda, President Kaunda introduced the SAP, which is the Structural Adjustment Program. And under that SAP, we were given coupons. And we saw last week that President Hakainde Hichilema is not giving coupons because he doesn't have money. Because the money that he's supposed to use to do that, he has given tax holidays to the mines. You see? And I've been crying about this for a long time. I want to meet him so that I can cry before him, so that maybe he will understand me. Maybe he will understand me. Because I'm crying about the tax holidays that he's giving for free. I really don't want those tax holidays because the Zambian people are suffering. If we take that money that is giving away to tax holidays, if we can help with the milling thing, we can help with the electricity thing, we can help with the farmers, we can help with the education, we can help so many areas in our country needs that money. But the president has decided to give it for free through tax holidays. I am crying. I want to cry before him. So imwe wa ambassador wakuno kwa America, imwe wa diplomat ku UN, wakabwera wa president ine. Give me time. I want to talk to him. I want to cry to him about this problem. It's bothering me and it's bothering a lot of Zambians. So please, leave us alone to talk to the president. You see? So my differences in Yambiri, you see, when Kaunda was there, he used to send the Minister of Finance to come to the United States and negotiate with IMF and other partners. But our president, he's the one traveling everywhere. So to me, yes, he can travel. I'm not saying that he cannot travel. He can travel, but I believe that he must only travel when it is extremely important. Like when he's going to be meeting other heads of states. I would like him to travel. You understand me? But when he's going to be meeting like regular people or diplomats, or my ambassadors, or my bantu wenango chabe, my level wenango, yaliko pansi. I would like him to send my representatives. He's a busy man, so he can't just be doing everything. I don't want that. I don't want that. I would like the president of Zambia to be doing only extremely important things. I would like him to stay at home most of the times so that he can deal with the problems in Zambia. When he's supposed to be signing a memorandum of understandings and all those things, I would like him to just instruct the ambassador, okay, you go and do this, go and sign on my behalf. You go and sign this contract on my behalf. You go and do this on my behalf. That's what I would like him to do, because he's a very important man. You understand? We need him in Zambia every second, every minute. We need the president in Zambia. Only when it is extremely important, that's when we can move him to go to these other countries. Apart from that, we need him in Zambia. He's a very important man who should be right in the country to see everything that he's doing. I'm extremely disappointed about the vice president. There is nothing we can say. She's the one who gave birth to us. So there is nothing we can say. But I mean, we are disappointed about the Rolamiu recommendation that she's giving us. Muziwa, if you go to somebody and you ask him, like me, I'm from the eastern province, I can go to these guys from the northern province, I can say, over Chanda, all over Mlenga, all over Vandania, Wabwalia. Help me with this problem. And then Chanda, Mlenga, all over Wabwalia. News that, you know, have you tried the Zulu? Have you tried the Imasiku? Have you tried the Nonde? Have you tried this one? This is a problem, Paja. It means that he is not ready to help me. You understand me? Some that were vice president, what is that? Oh, if breakfast is too expensive, try Laura meal. I mean, it shows that she's not willing to help us. You see? The truth of the matter is that roller meal is more expensive than breakfast. People don't know these things. That's why we have to explain these things to people. Wakaonache mtengo wa breakfast at 200 something. Then wabudawaona mtengo wa roller meal at 190 something. But pamene hapo, they conclude that breakfast is more expensive than roller meal. No, Wantuanga, please, our people, the Zambian people, please understand these things. Lola Miu has got more nutrition, just like the vice president was saying. It's true, there is more nutrition, but because of more nutrition, it's more expensive than breakfast. People don't know these things. That's what Tifunika Kuwachi try explain, especially my praise singers. We have to explain these things to you. Rola Miu is more expensive than breakfast. Let me repeat that. Rola Miu is more expensive than breakfast. And the people are looking at the numbers. They look breakfast, or maybe 200 something breakfast, okay? And the roller meal, 190 something. And the kwa pasira pamene hapo, they conclude that roller meal is cheaper, breakfast is more expensive. No, it's not like that. If pachicheva timbati roller meal ijati itana kuti mugaiwa. This means that when they were gathering unga, when they are grinding unga, they are in the milling, they are grinding that. They don't remove a lot of things from breakfast, from that. They keep a lot of those nutrients there. They are there. And because of that, the reason why roller meal is expensive kuchila breakfast. So, according to what I know, it's unfortunate that our mommy, our mother, the mother of the nation, can be advising us to do that. You see, breakfast is cheap. How is breakfast cheaper? Breakfast ngati upika nsima. You are cooking shima. Ukaikache unga ungono, when you just put a few, that meal is going to get harder. That porridge, that nsima is going to get harder faster. But when you are using roller meal, you will be putting mini meal there. You'll be putting mini meal there. It will take a long time for that meal to get harder. That porridge to get harder. That's why roller meal is more expensive. Because silimba msanga nsima ya lola. Maybe nikambe chinyanja bazani mvesesa bantu. English is not my first language. You know, English is not my first language. Nikambe chicheva. Unga walola. Uchedwa kulimba nsima. Because ya kuchedwa kulimba nsima, timafuniko ika unga wambili. Manvera ka? If you are using a pamela, ka pamela ka breakfast, kalimba msanga, olokuti ikalioteka nsima, wapika mpinga, ikalioteka nsima, right? Uzaisi ya chabe pa muliro. Pachishiwa timati izanyinduka. I don't know how to say that in English. Kunyinduka, maybe I can say it's to cook more. I don't know. Imo waku University of Zambia. Muzi wa chizungu, mukabwere mukatiuze bwino. Kunyinduka, tiga kambe bwanji mchizungu. Kunyinduka. Nsima ifunika kunyinduka. Nsima has to cook. So if you are using breakfast, it's going to nyinduka fast. It's going to get harder faster. But if you are using a roller meal, you have to add more mini meal for that nsima to be harder so that ingagwire pamala. So because of that, roller meal is more expensive than breakfast. But tusiwenze kuziva. Ineneza kukonda roller meal ndawanezo yanga na mtengo. You know, when I used to look at the price. Roller is a little bit lower. Breakfast is more. And so me, I would just go to the roller meal so that I can save a little kwacha. But when I'm starting cooking, right, I realize that I'm spending more material, which is the roller meal. More, kungo wika mpoto, kungo ika mpoto, si gwira msanga, si limba msanga. Waisia, you leave it to cook more on the stove. And it's not cooking, it's not getting harder. It's not going to hold the stomach. So you add more mini meal. Ngati ntuma pamela, you use 2 pamelas. But ukapika breakfast, you just use one pamela, nishi nsima ya limba. So because of that, that's why roller meal is more expensive than breakfast. Even though the numbers yaonesa mongati, breakfast is more expensive, roller meal is less expensive. The truth of the matter is the vice versa. So imwe pressing azimwe. Understand these things and make an informed vote. Manaka. So idea yakwe vati waziti uzati noti zadia roller meal ndie izankalako cheaper than breakfast. Vonse vijani mabosa ekaeka. And I'm going to challenge people today. Imwamine mugula tuma pamela, go and try what I'm saying. Imwamine mugula ma 25 kgs ya roller meal na breakfast, go and try what I'm saying. You will find that you are going to spend more mini meal if you are cooking nsima with the roller meal than when you are cooking nsima with the breakfast. I want to hear your comments. Go and try this and come back to this channel and comment. Mwere muniuze pa comment section. Muniuze ati, Bapiri, you were right what you said. Roller meal take more mini meal than breakfast. I want to hear that. Come to this channel and comment. Leave a comment there. I want to know. When you try what I'm saying, then come back and give a comment. I want to hear your comment. Make sure you subscribe and you like this video and share this video to other people so that we can hear what other people think about this subject. So, roller meal, I believe roller meal is more expensive than breakfast. That's my conclusion. If you have a different conclusion, I want to hear your comments. You see? And I'm going to leave my email down in the description so that you can explain yourself. Thank you so much for listening. God bless Zambia. God bless everybody. Thank you.